beginning of breaking those chains of corruption. Every shilling stolen is a classroom not constructed, a hospital not built, a road left impassable, or a poor family denied an opportunity to improve its livelihood. I therefore call upon every public officer to embrace integrity, professionalism, and patriotism. Government has strengthened mechanisms to detect, investigate, and address corruption. Those entrusted with public office should understand that accountability is no longer optional, and all of us are going to be accountable. I think you remember the division mayor of Nyendomukuru. You recall that the president in his State of the Nation address said, even you on the opposition, you're going to start being accountable. You're no longer just critics. We also want to see you be accountable, and we want to see your oversight role. So please join us in the oversight role. You're most welcome, even when I'm moving, even when other government agencies are moving, the Minister for Works is coming back. Feel free to join us, because at the end of the day, we are scoring in the same goal. We just want as many people as possible to be part of the money economy. We want services for our people. We want a functional country. So accountability, oversight, service delivery, that is a shared responsibility. For those in NRM and those in opposition and those without parties and those in technical wing, each one of us, and even the citizens. Auditors who deliberately fail to perform their duties or compromise professional standards must equally know that they will be held accountable. Oversight is a constitutional responsibility, not a favor. Like I've told you. It is very unfortunate, Mr. Town Clerk, that we had a report from an auditor that was okaying the progress of their work at the recreation grounds. Auditor was yagamba nti bali tebali kukola abazimba ekisaawe kiri bulungi. But then the Auditor General's office, ate ye Auditor General, n'agamba nti bali abali mu kukola, they are doing shoddy work and they should be checked. We don't want to hear such contradicting reports. Auditors, it is time to wear your integrity coat. Auditors, planners, anybody at any auditing level, it's not going to be business as usual. I don't want you to console yourself with those two words, permanent and pensionable. I will embarrass you with your permanent and pensionable mindset. You will leave that office. When we were in Chakwanzi for the retreat of the ministers, we were together with the permanent secretaries, ministers, permanent secretaries, and the head of public service and her team, as well as His Excellency the President and the Vice. We have a very, very simple solution. People who believe permanent and pensionable will cover it. We have a solution. I don't have to measure it. At a point when you fall prey, you will understand that there is nobody permanent. You're only permanent and pensionable if you're doing the right thing. You will enjoy your privilege of permanent and pensionable. But as long as you're being corrupt, we shall give you a rude awakening. We shall shock you with a law that can quickly whisk you away from that office, and we put Ugandans that are ready to serve. I hear of people saying, public servants may give up the offices and go away, and government will be stuck. Government will never be stuck. If for you to serve in a public office you must be corrupt, please feel free to leave the office. Feel free to put down your tools. Ugandans who are more qualified than you are waiting to take on the job. People cry for government jobs. There are millions of people who want government jobs, which government jobs are less than 500,000. So whoever peddles that cheap talk of blackmailing government, you see, people will put down their tools. You see, the government doctors will go. You see, the nurses will go away. Please make it quick. Because first of all, some people have these jobs irregularly. Some people have been deployed into these jobs irregularly and through corrupt means. And Mr. DHO, I am still waiting for that report. Is my report ready? Why is it not ready? You had volunteers, you abandoned them, they have the same qualifications as the new people you deploy. And that's what people need to know. Those of you who are peddling around, oh, you see, people will get annoyed. Let them make it big. We have our volunteers who have been abandoned. When people like the DHO here are deploying, they don't have the humanity to know that this volunteer has been volunteering for 4 years. And she has the same qualifications as this person I'm dealing with. So I need that report. I want to know why volunteers were abandoned, yet they have the same qualifications as the people that you consequently hired. We must know. That one we must know. And you must come as clean and as truthful as possible. So whoever thought, oh, Honorable Nameere and Balaam, that's the one we are with them. Investigations are still ongoing. Actually, I think we made an arrest on Sunday of someone. You are aware? Say we owned the arrests. Yes. There was an arrest made yesterday, but one of someone in Rance there. And there are still others at large. So arrests are still going on. The cleanup is still going on. We shall not be intimidated by anybody. The Bible says that the guilty ones run when nobody is chasing them. I hear people who are already running. They know that their files are getting ready. They know what they need and they know what is chasing them. So the best thing that we are going to do for ourselves as public servants, me and you, is to do the right thing. You enjoy your office, you enjoy your benefits, you serve your people, you help those who you can help, and you retire honorably. Somebody else takes on and the country goes on. That is the best way to run a public office. Likewise, accounting officers and town clerks should not imagine that requesting transfers to other districts or cities will shield them from accountability. Even retirement can't shield you from accountability. Where investigations establish financial loss, abuse of office, negligence, or corruption, the law will take its course, regardless of where an officer is employed. Accountability follows the officer, not the office. I hope we are very clear with that, my good friends here. Accountability follows you and me, the officer, not the office. The town clerk retired and left Fort Portal City and he was deployed as, that's my PA, Miss Bay. That town clerk was deployed as what at Moon University? As a head of administration? Huh? Something, head of administration, a very big position. He was deployed to Moon University, which is also government aided. And I think the new job was even double his salary. He has not even spent a month, he has been arrested because of the rot that he left in Fort Portal. So retirement, transfers, sick leave, it will not save you from the rot that you have done in office. So before the man could even enjoy the honors, after they had already welcomed him, through him a welcoming party, now he has to get interdicted, and the university has re-advertised the job. So, officers, let's not fall prey. Let's not succumb to such statistics that they have made so many thieves that have been got this year. In corruption statistics, you save yourselves from that. Do the right thing. Where you're not sure, inquire. Seek clarity and in writing. President Museveni is one of the best fighters because he puts everything in writing. So you can seek clarity in writing. That there's this and this, how are we supposed to go about it? Otherwise, the man left a lot of dirt in Fort Portal. And the moment the minister went there, the first thing he did, according to everything that you saw and heard, and all that glaring evidence was to order for his arrest. So let's protect our future by doing the right thing. I wish to commend the leadership of the ministry. I wish to commend the Minister of Local Government, Honorable Balamba Ugakare, and our PS, Permanent Secretary, Mr. Ben Komomania, for the renewed emphasis on discipline, supervision, transparency, performance, and service delivery across local governments. Today, we are determined to restore public confidence in local governments and ensure that every public officer understands that leadership is about service, not privilege. The incoming town clerk, I encourage you to build a united and professional technical team. United and professional. Work closely with the resident city commissioner. Work closely with his deputies and the assistants. Don't do cliquism and favoritism. Work closely with her mayor, her worship the mayor, her deputy, and the division mayors, the city councils, and all stakeholders. As long as they are not working closely with you to steal, the only person you should not work closely with is a thief or someone who is attempting to steal. Lead with integrity, manage public resources prudently, respect the law, listen to the people, and deliver quality services. Let your leadership be remembered for results, transparency, innovation, and accountability. And in terms of on the issue of transparency, it is exactly why I'm putting the DHO on the spot. People must understand what we are doing. The reason that our Public Service Commission, it's called the City Service Commission. The reason why you're being accused, are the members here? Are any of those members here? The reason why they are being accused of picking money from people, you picked money from me, you didn't give me the job, is people have failed to see the transparency in deployment. That's why we are hearing people saying, I paid my 10 million, they didn't give me the job, I was a volunteer, they sidelined me. We need to see the transparency even in deployment, so that the person who has got the job has proudly earned it. But even the one that has not been selected is at peace. They know that the process was transparent, but they were just not successful. So let's have a lot of transparency even in deployment. We have got the wage, wonderful, congratulations. But let us know that that wage comes with the responsibility of transparency. And be open to all sorts of criticism. Be open to all sorts of dynamism. The RCC may criticize you in a fatherly way. The deputy may criticize you in a fatherly way because she's a man. And Nameere may criticize you in the new stock way because she's the new stock. Just pick whatever you need to pick from all that criticism and make the office better. I believe if we have proper technical leadership, besides the political wing, because for us we are eyes on and hands off. But if we have proper technical leadership, the people of Masaka shall be very happy and be contented with the services and service delivery from their government. The people of Masaka deserve a local government that works. They deserve clean markets, fair appropriation of stores, good roads, reliable health services, quality education, proper urban planning, leaders who fear God, leaders who respect the law and protect public resources. As your woman member of parliament and Minister of State for Local Government, I pledge my continued support in ensuring that Masaka City becomes a model of excellency in local governance, transparency, accountability, and inclusive development. Development that doesn't leave anybody behind. The other day, I was complaining. I think about a small school that had been closed in the mayor's division. But it also dawned on me that now I have to push government for more schools to make sure our seed schools the speed picks up. Our seed schools are ready. A seed school in Chimanya Kabonero. The pressure I expect from you guys is to push for our programs to come in much faster, for the youth-made funds to be released faster, to push at the macro level, side of things, in cabinet, in parliament, to push for our irrigation funds. A huge loan was taken to make sure our share comes in time, to make sure our seed schools are completed in time. There is an issue that came up from our whistleblowers, where I think Chimanya Kabonera, the land where the seed school is supposed to go, has certain controversies. You need to find out, Mr. Town Clerk, if it is true what the whistleblowers claim, that the land was rejected based on religious affiliations and religious paranoia. You need to find out. Because me, I stand for inclusive development. President Museveni stands for inclusive development. Honorable Barugahara, PS Ben, all of us. Everybody must be heard. Everybody must get a fair share of the national good. Whether they are Catholic or Muslim or Barokole or what, or the other people that you had saying for them, they say Weza or atheists, everybody must have their fair share of government national cake. Let this handover mark not only a transition in leadership, but also the beginning of a renewed commitment to integrity, hard work, and transformational service delivery. I congratulate both town clerks outgoing and in time. The new TC, please don't forget the 5 W's. What, when, where, why. Let us diagnose what is the problem. Take some time. Work with the RCC, diagnose that problem. Find out what do we have to do to treat this problem, where and when, and why do we have to use that method in the treatment of what we diagnose? And lastly, who is supposed to play that role? Who is the least on the list of the W's? Think about it, inspect, investigate, open your eyes wide, and serve Masaka people. May the Almighty God guide you as you take this important role. I congratulate you once again. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for God and my country.